We have certainly seen the underdogs do a lot of barking in the first couple of rounds of the big dance. None more notable than Florida Gulf Coast, LaSalle, and Wichita State, all members of the round of 16. Well, how have the puppies done in this particular round of the tournament? Well, the past 2 years they have certainly been moneymakers, going 11-5 against the spread. But like all things in gambling, it's all cyclical. The 3 prior seasons, they were 7-17 versus the odds makers. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be, of course, your Thursday video report. Yesterday, Scott Delaney delivered. Second biggest NBA play of the season. He had the New York Knicks, surprisingly, even though they are on a winning streak, as a 1-point home underdog against the Memphis Grizzlies, and they won that game by 7, and you got it for free as the Charity Play of the Week selection, which cashes in, guys, again for the 8th time in 9 weeks. And you got a 75-dime winner from Scott Delaney, the second biggest NBA play of the entire season, absolutely free. So you know the deal. Now it's time for you to make a donation. It doesn't matter what amount it is, 5, 15, 50, whatever you can afford to give. And I understand many of you play offshore and you can't necessarily give the donation today or tomorrow. You've got to wait for your funds to arrive. I understand that as well, but if you got to play, damn it, for free, it's your job to participate in the program, because I've given out $1.6 million worth of action since I created this program back in March of 2012, and we have helped a hell of a lot of people, especially over the past 2 months. Again, Delaneys Winner last night was the Charity Play of the Week winner number 8 out of 9 over the past 2+ months. Along the way, we have helped so many families that have needed some type of financial support, either because of a death in the family, because of unforeseen health complications, and the resulting financial duress it's placed on the family from things that aren't covered by insurance, because parents aren't able to work, or because they have to travel with their children long distances to hospitals to get potentially life-saving care. But today, something a little different for the financial responsibility for this particular Charity Play of the Week. You know, we all know the term being backdoored. We know what it means in gambling when a win is turned into a loss. Well, as I search for various families to use for the Charity Play of the Week donation, and believe me, after one wins, it takes me a couple of hours, 2 to 3 hours, to go through, to read their stories. You know, I've told you many times, I'm personally invested in this more than just trying to give you winners for free. So I came across a particular family, has a 6-year-old boy. He has quadriplegia, spastic cerebral palsy. It's the most severe form of the disease. It's where the limbs, all 4 limbs are, and the trunk of the body are all affected. The family wanted to get a special, I want to say bicycle, I guess is the best way to call it. It's basically a transport. It's a bicycle in the back, and in the front it has a special seating arrangement so the little guy can sit in the front while one of the parents pedals the bike and takes him for rides. Cute little thing. Very expensive. You can scroll down the page. You can click on the first link. It shows this particular bike, okay? Well, here's the deal. They thought a week ago they had raised enough funds for it, only to be backdoored when they called the company and found that they needed to raise a couple $1,000s more. Well, when I saw that, that's what I thought about being backdoored. When we get backdoored, we can't change a loss into a win, but here we can turn disappointment into success and achievement by giving what you can. You can scroll down the page, as I said, and you can make a donation. You'll see the link down there to their fundraising site. Hit the orange Give Now button, and you can give using PayPal, or click through. All the directions are here further down on my page to give using Visa, MasterCard, American Express, etc. The option is yours. The bottom line is to participate in the program. So, that's all the information for this week's Charity Play of the Week selection. Now, in terms of Scott Delaney, you know, Delaney and I, not exactly the best of friends. We know that, okay? I love how on his webpage every single day, I am still the hottest handicapper on this site. Hey, look, $10 bettors have won $7,690 over the past 4 months. They have won $5,800 the past 3 months. They've won $3,900 over the past 6 weeks. And today, he has something even bigger than last night's play. It's his 100-dime tournament game of the year, one of your early games tonight, Marquette and Miami in Florida. Remember, he's on a 31-17 run with 100-dime plays. That's over a 2.5-year period in all sports, and this 100-dimer tonight is every bit as strong as his 100-dimer on the Ravens in that little Super Bowl game back in early February. And it's bigger than last night's 80-dime play that you got for free. And here's the best deal of all, guys. It's the half-price play of the day release. That's right, you're going to get it for half price today simply by using this coupon code. This will really tax you guys. Write it down, the word half. That's it. H-A-L-F. Half will get you Scott Delaney's 100-dime tournament game of the year on Miami, Florida, and Marquette. Half price using that coupon code half. Now listen, the other thing is when I give away somebody's plays via the charity play of the week selection, I also like to help them out and to help you out as well. The second promotion involving Scott Delaney is this. You can save $160 off the purchase of a 30-day package for him by using coupon code SCOTT160. That's right. You can save $160 off the purchase of a 30-day package by using that coupon code. So your normal price would be $459. You would get 30 days of his service starting today, right through the big dance, the start of the baseball season. Probably goes into the start of the NBA playoffs, right? Yeah, the playoffs would be underway at this point, I guess. So, save $160, you would get it for $299. If you have any instant rebates that are applicable, they'll apply as well. $299 for 30 days of action under $10 a day, and you save $160. That's the other coupon today. And again, that coupon code is SCOTT160. SCOTT160. Now, yesterday, the half-price play of the day release. Brett Atkins, 100-dime play of the year. Weber State, 9-point favorite. Some places it was 8.5. Very, very, very few places. I saw a couple of 9.5s at rinky-dink sports books. I don't know why people play at these little places. Because have you ever noticed with the real small-named rinky-dinks offshore sports books that whenever there is a matchup where you have a public favorite, and let's face it, Weber State was the clear and obvious choice last night for the betting public. Boom! They automatically raise the line a half point to a point. Why would anybody play there unless you're into dogs and you like the dog in that particular game and you have that as a backup plan? Why would anybody play there? So, although few people won, I think it's more push than anything else. So, unfortunately, that did not deliver. Trust me, I know. I had Weber State as my best bet last night. I probably jinxed Atkins. The other guy that I've been talking about quite frequently here over the past few months would be Brian Rosica. Now, listen, guys, here's the deal with his numbers. He's 29-11 since joining the site on February 5th, making a $10 player $12,565. However, he has lost 4 of his last 5 releases, so we're going to have to fire him probably by the beginning of next week. With that being said, tonight he's going for winner number 24 out of 32 and 9 out of 13, a 50-dime release on one of your tournament games. Chris Jordan hit his biggest play of the season yesterday, another 1,000-star on Baylor over Providence, 1,000-star tournament dog of the year going this evening. Jeff Benton, 20-10 in the big dance the past 3 years, making $10 bettors over $6,100. 40-dime winner number 12 out of 17 on Marquette and Miami of Florida tonight. Let's talk about that Marquette-Miami of Florida game. Here's my opinion on this game. I know some people may be down on Miami because, Reggie Johnson, they're starting one of their key players, their top rebounder. He's out because of knee surgery. But listen, Johnson hasn't been the same since returning from a thumb injury suffered around after Thanksgiving before Christmas. You know, his last 12 games, he's only averaged 2.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, and hit only 29% of his shots, and he was only playing 13 minutes a game. I think the key in this contest is Miami's going to be able to grind out the win. They have a good backcourt, strong defensive team. They will put the clamps on Vanderblue, who has already scored 45 points in this tournament. Remember, Miami's only giving up 59 points a game, so I think you take advantage of the low line in this game and you go with the favorite in this particular contest. As for Wichita State and LaSalle, boy, you've got 2 Cinderella stories here. You've got 2 different teams with contrasting styles. You've got LaSalle with the four-guard lineup, although their starting center has been cleared, Steve Zach, who has been out for the past 3.5 weeks with a foot injury, to play tonight. But how much is he going to contribute? Bottom line, you've got a 4-guard team against a team that has superior size, especially with Carl Hall coming off a subpar game, just 1 rebound in the upset of Gonzaga over the weekend. I think Wichita State's size will be the difference here. Remember, LaSalle has been outscored in second chance points in the first 3 games of its tournament existence this year by a 48-25 margin. So although they have the speed and the athleticism, I think Wichita State will be able to get the job done here using their superior height, clearing the boards, and taking care of business and advancing to the Elite Eight. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck. Catch you again tomorrow.